QUAKE feels just as fierce and relentless as it did in the 90s. The enhanced visuals, moody lighting, and atmospheric soundtrack hit the perfect nostalgic nerve without feeling dated. Controls are smooth and responsive, making every firefight satisfying. Level design remains clever and maze-like, rewarding curiosity and quick reflexes. The added multiplayer and expansions round out the package with real value. A solid rework of a genre-defining title that proves its chaotic fun hasn't aged decades later. Promise Mascot Agency runs with a quirky concept and turns it into something refreshingly memorable. The game thrives on its vibrant art direction and a consistently witty tone, keeping each moment light yet engaging. Characters are colorful, both in design and personality, and the management mechanics stay fun without becoming overwhelming. Its pacing feels just right, letting humor and heart carry the journey forward. A heartfelt title that knows exactly what it wants to be and sticks the landing with confidence. Endling Extinction is a quiet, emotional journey through a fragile world seen through the eyes of a mother fox. With each night's search for food and safety, tension builds naturally, pushing thoughtful decisions that carry weight. The visual style, while simple, conveys a raw sense of urgency and loss. Sound design adds depth, especially during tense escapes or quiet moments with the cubs. It's a gentle but powerful reminder of nature's fragility without ever feeling forced or preachy.
Explore a huge and dangerous
Quest Hunter is a fun isometric action RPG where every decision changes the outcome. The humor lands well, and the light puzzle solving keeps things engaging. Combat feels satisfying, especially in co-op mode with friends. The hand-drawn art gives the world a colorful, cartoon-like tone that matches the playful writing. It's easy to sink hours into upgrading gear and clearing dungeons. Those who enjoy loot, quests, and a bit of witty dialogue will find plenty to enjoy across its quirky, treasure-filled world.
Survive.
Parkasaurus is a colorful and light-hearted dino park sim where creativity and fun go hand in hand. Managing exhibits, staff, and adorably quirky dinosaurs never feels overwhelming thanks to the playful design and intuitive controls. The humor is gentle, the visuals pop with vibrant colors, and the sandbox freedom encourages experimentation. Building the perfect dino habitat becomes oddly addictive. A great pick for those who enjoy relaxing management games with a sense of whimsy and plenty of personality. Assault Suit Leynos 2 Saturn Tribute fires up the action with satisfying mech combat, massive explosions, and a nostalgic 90s aesthetic that sticks. Missions are packed with challenge, and the heavy, deliberate movement of the suits adds a rewarding sense of impact. The soundtrack hits hard, enhancing each battle with an energetic pulse. It's a solid revival that respects the original's weighty feel while giving new players a taste of classic mecha warfare done right. A blast for those who enjoy arcade-style shooters. Knights and Bikes is a heartfelt co-op adventure full of quirky humor, vibrant hand-drawn visuals, and a deep sense of childhood wonder. The story unfolds with emotion and whimsy, pairing a unique art style with playful, bike-powered exploration and creative puzzles. The bond between the two young protagonists feels genuine, backed by clever dialogue and fun combat. This is a game that values imagination and friendship, wrapping it all in an emotional journey that's both playful and touching. Machinarium is a clever point-and-click puzzle game with a distinct hand-drawn art style and a silent, robot-filled world that feels alive. Each puzzle is thoughtfully designed, rewarding patience and observation. The atmosphere is moody yet whimsical, supported by a memorable soundtrack that enhances the sense of solitude and discovery. With no dialogue, the game communicates everything through visuals and clever animations. It's a quiet, engaging journey that rewards curiosity and careful thinking every step of the way. Jet Lancer is a thrilling aerial combat game with crisp pixel art and an energetic synth soundtrack that pumps through each dogfight. The controls feel sharp and responsive, letting each maneuver snap into place with satisfying precision. Enemy patterns escalate in just the right way, demanding quick reflexes and smart movement. Between hectic missions, clever dialogue adds personality without slowing things down. A strong pick for anyone craving arcade-style action and sleek jet duels with just the right edge of challenge. SANABI is a captivating side-scrolling shooter that combines intense action with a striking, pixel art aesthetic. The gameplay is challenging but fair, encouraging strategic thinking alongside quick reflexes. The variety of weapons and enemies keeps engagement high, while the atmospheric soundtrack enhances the mood without overpowering. Its design encourages exploration and mastery, rewarding players with satisfying progression. A well-balanced title that keeps players hooked with its compelling mechanics and vivid world. Crimzon Clover World Explosion is an intense shoot-'em-up with explosive action and vibrant visuals. The gameplay is exhilarating, with multiple modes that keep players engaged and challenged. The bullet patterns are complex yet fair, demanding quick reflexes and strategic thinking. The soundtrack adds energy, perfectly complementing the chaotic battles. Its rewarding progression system encourages mastering each level for higher scores. This game is a thrilling test of skill that keeps adrenaline pumping. Valkyria Chronicles 4 is a strategic gem with a deeply engaging story and thoughtful gameplay. The turn-based battles challenge players to plan carefully while still keeping the action dynamic. The characters are well developed, adding emotional weight to the campaign. The tactical map encourages creative approaches and strategy. Visuals have a unique art style that complements the war setting perfectly, making every mission memorable and immersive. This game rewarding for anyone who enjoys tactical RPGs.
One more for me.
Archvale is an engaging action RPG with a unique pixel art style and smooth gameplay mechanics. The game features a vast world filled with varied enemies, interesting weapons, and upgrades that keep progression rewarding. Combat feels dynamic and strategic, requiring careful timing and decision-making. The atmospheric soundtrack enhances the journey, creating an immersive ambiance. With its challenging yet fair difficulty and inventive design, Archvale provides hours of enjoyable adventure and thoughtful gameplay. Die for Valhalla is an action-packed platformer that combines intense combat with a rich Viking theme. The game features diverse enemies and satisfying weapon upgrades, making each battle engaging and rewarding. Its pixel art style and energetic soundtrack create a lively atmosphere that keeps players motivated. The level design encourages exploration and strategic play, adding depth to the gameplay. A fun challenge awaits with its varied mechanics and clever boss fights that keep things interesting throughout. AK-xolotl is a wild neon-colored rampage that turns cute chaos into an art form. The twin-stick shooting feels punchy, and each weapon has a satisfying kick. The pixel art pops with personality, and the AK-xolotl theme adds a quirky twist to the roguelike formula. Runs feel fresh with every attempt, and the humor hits just right. There's a rhythm to the madness that keeps the action exciting without feeling overwhelming. A blast of color, chaos, and creativity worth diving into. Robotics notes, Elite pulls players into a tech-infused tale full of heart, friendship, and mystery. The visual novel structure allows each character's journey to grow naturally, with dialogue that feels sincere and moments that hit with genuine emotion. The AR mechanics add a fresh twist, and the sci-fi themes stay grounded in human connection. Story pacing rewards patience, unfolding with satisfying layers. A solid choice for anyone who enjoys thought-provoking narratives with a side of futuristic intrigue and school club spirit. Slay the Spire builds a clever loop of deck building and roguelike progression that rewards planning and smart risk-taking. Each climb feels fresh thanks to randomized encounters, varied characters, and a deep card pool. The art style is unique, the mechanics are finely tuned, and strategic thinking is constantly rewarded. Success comes from learning, adapting, and experimenting. It's easy to lose track of time while chasing that perfect run. A standout title for those who enjoy progression and tactical decision-making.
Heroic alchemist is on a mad run.
Torchlight II is an addictive action RPG packed with vibrant visuals, satisfying loot, and smooth combat. Each class feels distinct, and the pet system remains a standout feature, making dungeon crawling more fun. Exploration feels rewarding, with secrets and gear tucked throughout the world. The multiplayer mode works seamlessly, adding replay value. Combat is snappy, skills feel impactful, and the pace keeps things engaging. A solid pick for those who enjoy dungeon looters with personality and endless gear to chase. Rogue Legacy 2 thrives on creativity and chaos. Each run feels fresh thanks to wild class combinations and quirky air traits that flip strategy on its head. The art pops with color, and the music keeps the momentum going. Combat feels responsive, and the ever-evolving castle layout keeps exploration exciting. It rewards skill and persistence while maintaining humor throughout. Easily one of the most addicting roguelites out there, engaging, deep, and endlessly replayable without ever feeling repetitive or stale. Tevi is an exciting game set in a war-torn universe full with scary animals and deadly foes. Players must navigate through many landscapes, each with its own set of difficulties and obstacles. The game has an engaging plot and compelling characters, each with their own reasons. Players must adjust their characters' powers to their playstyle. Whether they use sheer force or smart methods, Tevi's unique combination of bullet hell and Metroidvania gameplay provides a deep and fascinating experience, making it an excellent pick for those looking for action, adventure, and mystery. Everhood pulses with imagination, throwing players into a rhythm-based adventure that feels like stepping into a dream layered with chaos and heart. The music battles are mesmerizing, each one distinct, demanding focus and timing. Visuals twist and swirl in surreal fashion, constantly shifting the mood. Characters are quirky yet meaningful, with a story that veers into the unexpected. What sets it apart is how it makes each moment feel deliberate, like part of a larger, strange purpose that keeps pulling forward with curiosity. Snufkin Melody of Moominvalley is a musical adventure in which players take on the role of Snufkin, a character tasked with revitalizing a valley and helping its residents. The valley's peace is threatened by unattractive parks, and players must divert the cops, remove signs, and knock down statues to restore the environment and safeguard the locals. The game has a delightful narrative-driven plot with over 50 intriguing characters and monsters. Players can participate in narrative gameplay using beloved characters. To unlock the valley's mysteries, they must solve musical and environmental challenges. Touhou New World pulls players into a vibrant bullet hell RPG with satisfying combat and responsive controls. The mix of spell-slinging action and light RPG mechanics creates a fun rhythm, with every boss fight pushing reflexes to the limit. The music energizes each stage, and the colorful world keeps things visually engaging. Characters are quirky and full of personality, making interactions fun. A solid pick for those seeking engaging action with a distinct visual flair and clever enemy design. Knights and Guns is a refreshing mix of action and strategy that keeps players engaged with its clever combat mechanics and diverse character upgrades. The game encourages thoughtful planning while maintaining an energetic pace, making each level rewarding to conquer. Its vibrant visuals and well-designed enemies create a dynamic atmosphere that motivates continuous play. The progression system feels satisfying, and the gameplay balances challenge and fun perfectly, making it a solid pick for anyone who enjoys tactical shooters. Kombinera is a brilliantly crafted puzzle platformer that delivers a uniquely satisfying challenge. Controlling multiple colored balls simultaneously, each with different properties, creates an engaging mental workout that constantly tests your strategy and timing. The minimalistic art style and ambient soundtrack perfectly complement the game's clever level design. Every puzzle feels rewarding, and there's a real sense of accomplishment as you progress. It's the kind of game that hooks you in with simplicity, then keeps you thinking long after you've put it down. Azure Reflections is a side-scrolling bullet hellfang game pays homage to Japan's Touhou project by providing an exhilarating experience with vivid visuals and intricate patterns. Players must navigate unrelenting waves of adversaries, demanding clever tactics and strategic thinking. Practice mode and tutorial mode provide a controlled environment in which players may hone their abilities and gain confidence. Prepare to go on an incredible adventure filled with intense action, breathtaking visuals, and a thriving community of enthusiasts.
Place has taken me hostage.
Sundered Eldritch Edition thrives on chaos and atmosphere, drawing strength from its hand-drawn art and unpredictable combat. The world pulses with tension as enemies swarm in overwhelming numbers, pushing every encounter into thrilling territory. Skill progression feels rewarding, especially when choosing corruption over purity. Environments are eerie and ever-shifting, encouraging exploration through shadowy corridors and cavernous depths. As a whole, this is a dark, intense descent that's hard to pull away from once it begins. Discover the land of Victusia, where the legendary Battle Chef Brigade is supreme. Join the ranks of top chefs like Mina and Thrash as they participate in exciting culinary conflicts. To become a brigadier, you must master the skill of monster hunting and preparing delicious delicacies under pressure. This game provides a unique and entertaining experience, combining brawler action, puzzle solving, and RPG features. Local multiplayer allows you to challenge your pals, while extra modes like Daily Cook-Off and Survival Mode put your abilities to the test. Take a journey across the ancient world and discover hidden mysteries in renowned sites. Engage in a fascinating adventure in which you must encounter and vanquish legendary creatures, influencing the fate of the whole world. Personalize your characters to perfection with a variety of possibilities, including 36 classes and over 1,000 unique and legendary equipment, guaranteeing you become the ultimate champion. Join forces with others in fast-paced, cooperative online action for 2 to 6 people, and challenge them to experience the exciting tale together. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome.
In the face.